Hello. So we are doing a little vlog today. Let me sit down. Okay. So I realized something the other day. I spend a lot of time on Pinterest pinning outfits that I want to wear and things like that. And then when I look at my wardrobe, like none of that is actually reflected in my wardrobe at all. Basically, my wardrobe is so basic. Like the stuff that I wear on a day-to-day is literally like the same 4 pairs of trousers and the same 5 t-shirts. And then I have this whole wardrobe that I'm like making and not wearing. So yeah, like I'm not really happy about that. So we are going to change that. We are going to change my wardrobe into my Pinterest wardrobe board. That's what we're trying to do. So the idea is that I'm starting a little vlog series of me picking things that I've saved on my Pinterest boards, and then we're going to recreate those outfits. But we're going to try not to actually buy anything. I'm going to make it with these hands and my sewing machine. So I have like 1,000 patterns. I have an entire wall of fabric. I've got hundreds, thousands of pins on my Pinterest board. I'm pretty sure we can make some of these outfits happen from head to toe. So that's what we're going to do. As this is the first video in my Pinterest wardrobe series, I'm going to go with something a little bit easy. No doubt you have seen all over summer everybody's wearing slip dresses. Slip dresses for summer, slip dresses here, there and everywhere. And as much as I've been admiring them, I do not own a slip dress, not even one. That is about to change because I am going to be making a slip dress outfit. These are the sort of things that I've been pinning, and that's what I kind of like. And the good thing about it is that it's not just the slip dress, it's like a slip dress used as a layering piece, which is great because we're just coming into autumn. We're in mid-September now, so by the time I'm actually wearing these out, it will be autumn. So I really like, you know, pairing it with cardigans, pairing them with jackets, layering them over t-shirts, over polo necks, stuff like that. That is the vibe that we're going for. So I'm gonna pick like 1 or 2 different Pinterest photos, and then we're just gonna go out and just make the whole thing from head to toe. So we know it works on these people. Let's see if it works on me. You excited? You excited? I'm excited. Let's go. Had a little look through my dress patterns, and these 2 came up as potential slip dress candidates. We've got McCalls 6696. It's actually a shirt dress, but it's been made to make with see-through materials. So they put a slip in there, which is this pattern here. As you can see, that's what it looks like front and back. So that's a good candidate. Also something that can be modified. The other one is the Sicily slip dress pattern, which is a PDF pattern by Mason. I'm looking at view A. I actually kind of like the length as well. So this might actually be a really good candidate for like a more evening style. Something that would look really good with like a belt. And I really like the cowl neck. So that is something that we're going to consider. We might even make both. Alright, so I've got a bunch of fabrics here which I've pulled out from my fabric wall. We've got some solid colors, some different materials, and some patterned ones. So the first solid color is this silk satin. It is like a deep teal color, more on the blue than on the green, but it's very much a deep teal. Really pretty. I think this will be great as one of the longer lengths. This is another silk satin in this beautiful champagne color. I've been wanting to make like a floor length gown style version with this because I have so much of it. If you look, there's like a lot of fabric here. This is black. I was looking for a silky black, but I do not have a like silk satin in black. So this is a crepe. It's fairly fairly lightweight, but it has the same kind of drape. So I think that would be a really good like casual day one, because it's in a crepe and not like super silky, but will still give the same look. So, and then these are just the selection that I picked out from my printed ones. I think these would all make really good tops, especially because some of them I only have small cuts. So this one I picked up, you might have seen in my Portugal haul. I've also got this satin, I think it's actually a polyester, but it's got like this leopard print, really nice. This is like a kind of like Versace type print. And then this one, I was actually always planning to make a slip dress with this. It looks like blobs, but if you go further forward, they are cats. It is covered in little black cats and I love it. Also great for spooky season, which is coming up. So I think this would make a great slip dress, because from afar it just looks like a pattern, and close up you got fun little cats. So yeah, those are my choices. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but we will definitely be using a selection and making more than one. So that is the selection that I've picked out. Knowing me, I'll probably change my mind. I've got a few other silky stuff. I've got some leopard print and like some all other different things. But for the moment, I think I'd be happy if I had like maybe a top, a long version, a short version, and just a selection that I can then go and play around with the rest of the items in my closet. So very excited. So next steps. Now that we've picked our fabrics and we've got 2 patterns that we're going to work with, I'm going to cut out this slip dress over here because I've not actually cut that out in the pattern before, and I've already stuck together and cut out the Sicily slip dress. So I'm gonna decide which one is going to be which, and then we're gonna just like start making them. That's what I'm gonna do all weekend, and hopefully by the end of this weekend I'll have a couple of new outfits. Exciting. Okay, so you're probably wondering what I was just doing. This is the cut out version of the Sicily slip dress. I did a few modifications on the facing. I added an extra 3 inches, mostly because I want the facing to go kind of all the way down the back instead of just sitting at the top. I think it will sit a lot flatter that way. And then the facing at the front, I also elongated because from where I measured, it actually comes up here. And if you can see that, you'll see like a line across the boobs. So I've actually added 3 inches so that the bottom of the facing stops there and you won't be able to see the line. Hopefully. We hope it's going to work out. I also extended the strap by 1 inch because I want a little bit more shoulder space and space around here. So yeah, that's that. Let's get cutting on the first one. Let's go for the dress, and I think we'll go for the cat print. Yeah, let's do a fun one first, shall we? Okay, it's been a couple of hours later. You know how love to procrastinate. So I've cut out a dress version in this cat print, and I've also cut out another version in the crepe, and I'm gonna sew them together, and I think that's all we're gonna do this evening. So what I'm doing now is making my third dress. Apart from this one, I want to be floor length. So I need to add some length from the hem here. So I thought instead of just adding length onto the paper pattern, I'm just going to do it straight onto the fabric. This might be a big mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I've kind of pinned it onto the fabric on the bias, and then I've moved everything over so the other grain line is here, and I can carry on measuring and making sure it's right. And then we're going to do that for the back piece, and hopefully I'll have enough, because I actually don't know if I have enough. So yeah, wish me luck. I will just state again, this is not the way to do it, but I am lazy. So this is what we're doing. So I made this version last night. It's got a little crisscross in the back, and this is a longer version. But now that I've got it and I've let it hang, I don't actually like the longer version. I think it's not quite floor length. If it went all the way down to the floor and there was like a train, I think I'd like it better. So we're gonna chop this one and turn this into a mini dress version, and then with the rest I'm probably going to make like a bunch of scrunchies and maybe a headband or something like that. But I think this one is, I really like the colour. It's very cute, but I definitely feel like it would look much better up here like that. I don't know, what do we think? Okay, so I made a bunch of slip dresses and I've had a look for my wardrobe, and I'm pretty sure I've got all the other components to make the kind of outfits that I was seeing on Pinterest. So let's have a little fashion show and put together these outfits.